Few of my notes from the North Melbourne and Melbourne game today. Clayton Oliver, pretty good in the end. I must admit, early on, I was like, geez, looking a bit behind the pace and just sort of slugging himself around here, but really worked into it. I mean, he's an absolute ball magnet. Does handball a hell of a lot. Like, wouldn't hurt his scoring to just kick a little bit more. I know he's not the best kick, but gee, handball happy, no doubt, but found heaps of it. Luke Parker didn't do much for me. He wasn't in my team currently and certainly isn't coming back. Was involved and the role's solid. Like, I think he'll be their fourth mid. But, yeah, just didn't do enough for me. Langford, is it Harvey or... I think it's Harvey. But anyway, that's what I wrote down. He was bloody good. He's got a beautiful left foot. And I know there's no Petrarca or Viney. I just reckon he'll get opportunity. And then we've got McKercher, who was probably the one that I was interested in the most. And just that role, it's a weird one. Like, he's gone from half back to just, getting heaps of the footy to probably a role that he can impact the game more for North Melbourne, forward of centre. But I don't think it's going to be good for us in SuperCoach. Very much half forward, pressing up the ground, outlet kick, outball, sort of outlet handball guy. Certainly has a bit of a license to be creative and they like the ball in his hands. But, when you play that type of role, just depending how the game flows or if your side's on top, you can just float it in and out, and that's sort of what he did. But could get forward status at some stage, would be very interesting. Harry Sheasel, he just dominated. I mean, anyone who's worried about Sheasel spending too much time in the forward line, don't worry about it. He looked great. He's all class. Caleb Daniel, much the same. Plenty of kick-outs and just would often just link up, kick out from a play on, then get the handball received, clear 50. He's going to find so much of it, and he'll be a premium in the forward line, in my opinion. And Rivers, again, like we said with Langford, hard to get a read on that Melbourne midfield with a few out. I just feel like at that price, he's really got to up his level to 95 plus. I don't know if he's got that in him unless he went mid. But wait and see. Maybe with a full dress rehearsal of the Melbourne midfield, we'll get a better feel for it. But I just feel like he probably settles at half back with the occasional injection into the midfield. But we'll wait and see on that one.